everyone, how you doing today, and welcome back to my channel. Now today we're going to be doing a reaction to My Hero Academia chapter 102. This is the second core. This is the second core of My Hero Academia season 5. This is where things are going to be, in my opinion, make or break My Hero Academia season 5. Like, what has happened so far, in my opinion, Bones has done a fantastic job. Bones has done a fantastic job. Everything's adapted pretty well. I can't really complain. I don't have any negatives. Basically, what I've read in the story is what I'm seeing, and the way Bones has treated it, they've made it a lot better. Actually, no, I do have a negative. Episode one. Like, even though I liked episode 1, and I did like, it was quite funny. It was quite interesting. The animation quality, that art was just poor. Like, in my opinion, like, no, okay, that's a lie. Half of it was amazing, half of it was poor. Like, in the beginning, it was poor. The rest of the season, though, has been amazing. Like, absolutely incredible. They've done a fantastic job with joint training. Now, here is where the real meat of season 5 happens, because this is when stuff starts to get serious. From here onwards is basically, My Hero Academia is not a fun time anymore. Like from here onwards, they'll have some fun moments here and there, but, well, maybe here and there for this season. Definitely not next season. Next season, like, from the end of this season, there is no fun. Like, unless if they adapt it in a way whereby fun could happen once in season 6, but we'll have to wait and see, because yet again, this adaptation, I thought that we were going to see MV8 next, but we're seeing Another Agency. So I'm really excited to see how they adapt it, because they've already done the Christmas episode, and I have a feeling of how they're going to do it. Now I have a feel, like, basically they're going to try and avoid as much MVA stuff as possible while hinting at MVA stuff. So it's like, all right, MVA happened, and we're hinting at it, we're giving you tips and crumbs, and then you guys are pretty much figuring out the mystery. That's how it is, and that's pretty cool. Let me not lie, that is actually pretty cool. But I hope it doesn't hinder from EA. So, because there's a lot of MVA in EA, it doesn't, like, I don't think it affects it too much, but it is quite prevalent, let me not lie. So I'm really excited to see how they dodge stuff, because even the way they dodge stuff in, I think it was episode 100, no, it was 101, the way they dodge stuff, man, I was like, whoa, damn, like, fair enough. I mean, they dodged it and it still made sense. So let's see what happens in this episode, and hopefully this episode just keeps it going. Also, by the way, this is the reaction to the episode. I've probably already uploaded it by now, but I'm also uploading a reaction to the new opening and new ending. The one I'm really hyped for is the new opening. I hope we see some. This is where, okay, actually, with the new opening, right, it could go either two ways. Either I think we're definitely gonna see Endeavor Agency stuff, so like the characters and who's, like, how it's gonna be. But I think it's either gonna go two ways. One is that if we get an arc, not an arc, an opening that is just EA, then we're either gonna get MVA is gonna have, like, either MVA is gonna have its own opening, or MVA is gonna have a version 2 of this opening. But the way that this opening sounds, because I've seen the trailer, right, that has a little bit of the opening song, it does not sound MVA whatsoever. It sounds way too much of a let's do this thing guys type thing, and that's more of an EA than a MVA. Like, MVA is more, like, in my opinion, an opening of MVA should be about these guys just causing mayhem, the fact that life's not fun, the fact that these guys are just bad people. And I really want an MVA specific opening. I would really love it. But if we get a version 2, it's not too bad. But if this trailer, right, shows off my Villain Academia characters, I will low-key be disappointed. Low-key to be disappointed, because that means that, all right, this is how they're gonna do the OP for the rest of the season. That's how the villains have to squeeze in. Like, that's basically, I don't want them to squeeze in. I want them to have their own time to shine, and that's why I'm not even mad about Bones rearranging this whole arc and putting MV at the end, because at least it gives them, the villains, their chance to shine. That's what I want. So yeah, I can't complain too much about that, but we'll have to wait and see if it pays off. That's the question. Is it gonna pay off? We'll have to wait and see. This stuff is meant to happen, I think it's meant to happen in between MVA. It's interesting, the relationship between Hawks and Darby. I hope they really, like, expand on that in the future. I'm not gonna say why because of spoilers, but I really hope they do expand on that in the future, because it's quite interesting. Like, they kind of are foils of themselves. I can't explain why yet again because of spoilers, but I really hope their relationship, like their actual dynamic, like grows in the future. I hope it just doesn't end. This builds up so much more tension now. I'm actually really hyped about it. It actually builds way more tension, like for what's happening. Like you'll see why in a second. But man, Best Genius is mad underrated. Like I used to think it was just a troll, but now okay, I'm like fair enough. Best Genius is actually a serious character. Damn. So this guy, I love the way Hawks. I actually really love Hawks, man. The way he pulled out the sword. I remember reading it in the back. I was just thinking, like I thought, no, there's no way. And then when you see, then you just keep on going on with it. I'm like, wait, Inko. Who hates Inko? Because I can't find a single person who can hate Inko. I can't hate Inko. I love Inko. Even though she almost ruined Deku's life. By saying, I don't know if you can be a hero, mate, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm loving Inko. You can understand why she was like that, though. So, guys, can we have the conversation about where's his dad? Because he's alive. I mean, the woman knows his dad is alive. She never once mentioned... Why does Deku not mention his dad? Has anyone actually talked about this? Okay, everyone talks about this, but we need to have this conversation in MHA. Like, come on, Deku. Be like, Dad, where are you? To be honest, yeah, Endeavor Agency, I actually really love this arc. It's not like it's not like the most, it's prevalent, yeah, but it's not, it's actually pretty prevalent, but it's not like the most prevalent compared to like MVA or something like that. But man, I do love it because it just shows the future. And you see what I'm saying? Stuff like this. Okay, whatever. We'll just move on. If people are smart, you'll probably clock like everything that happens in MVA if you really use your if you really think about things and you don't really miss stuff. You'll really like think about it and you'll be like, oh, okay, I think I can predict how MVA ends. Okay, so that's smart. The way they did that was actually pretty. Oh, this is my favorite scene. Is what you expected me to say? Like, oh no! Not that I feel like it. You're only here because of Shoto! That's it! This guy's a Shoto addict, bro. Innit? Why do they call him cringy? I preferred it when Bakugo's meant to say, you're kind of a dickhead, aren't you? But, you know. I love Bakugo, man. Shoto has some solid friends. Those two, even though Bakugo doesn't admit it, those two as friends, number one, will always push him to be the best, yeah? And they're actually really good guys. What All Might says here is pretty cool, right? Because when you think about it, Endeavor and Bakugo are pretty much the same guys. Like, except for Endeavor beat up kids. I don't think Bakugo would beat up Shoto the way Endeavor does. As much as he's has a Black Air Force energy, I don't think so. But he's so much like Endeavor. Later. This is why Endeavor is no joke, bro. This looked kind of weird in the anime. Let me not lie, but it's okay. It's okay. Sorry, I sound like I'm being very critical. I'm actually very enjoying this a lot. It's just how I am. I just how I am with this stuff. Fam, this is why I like Endeavor. You want to be the best? Follow the best, bro. Like that guy. Like you have to respect Endeavor as a hero, man. He's no joke. Like he's actually no joke. Star Servant. That's his name. Servant of the Stars. Wait. Don't tell me that's his actual name in the anime. No, it's just Servant of the Stars, not Star Servant. Man, Endeavor is such a G. How can you say that? How can you come do this while I'm here, bro? Like, he's like, how dare you try this? Do you know who I am? Like, man, Endeavor, no joke, man. Look at this, bro. That's lit, man, the way he's flying. Oh! What is this? Go on, Endeavor. The other people said, oh. Let me not lie, it did look cooler in the manga. I'm sorry for saying this. It did look a little cooler in the manga. But it's okay. I have no complaints. Okay, I've just complained. But maybe because it just went frame. You just see the guys. You see Endeavor. You see the guys. Then you see Hawks. But it's okay. You see what I mean by foreshadowing the guy? Look at this. His light brings darkness and demise. This is where stuff gets interesting. Does anyone else rate Endeavor and Hawks' relationship? Like, I love, like, this is definitely one of my favorite relationships in the whole series. But and look at him, Endeavor just clocks it so quickly. Is that burning? Yay! It's burning! Oh, she looks so cute in the anime. And damn, Endeavor Agency looks beautiful in the anime. It makes sense. Like, this is why I like Endeavor Agency arc. You really see how an agency works in the hero agent in MHA. But what I would really love is a sideshow or a spin-off just focusing on like an agency in My Hero Academia. Like My Hero, the world is so vast that you can actually make so many spin-offs of it. Is actually quite mad. It's interesting how they're gonna do this scene because it links a lot to the MVA arc. Like a lot. But it's cool how they're doing this scene though. I love it. Oh, I'm loving it because it's a big scene. It's like huge. It's like stuff's about to go down. Oh man, this is actually kind of tense. Look at how Endeavor's just staring at this. There we go. Enemies in liberation. Da da da. Man, they're really making this thing tense. Like they're making the Liberation Front look way more, like a lot more. They're menacing as hell. Don't get it twisted, but they're making them look like menacing. Like, look at Endeavor, bro. Look at him. He's like, whoa, what is going on? Yeah, man. Go on. Look at Endeavor. He's like, but to be fair, I think they changed it up to action for okay. Do you know what happens now? Woo! They've changed MHA now. Here we go, everybody. Woo! This is where stuff gets wild. Man, MHA, bro. Preview. Burning. And now Endeavor's like, alright, we need to trade you now. He's like, alright, sorry. I'm going to take it seriously now. Let's go work hard. I think this arc is going to be pretty mad. People are going to jump back on MHA right now because they'll see this and they're all like, oh, actually, I need to jump back on. Do you know what? I'll give credit. Banging episode. And what I was trying to say before the ending came up is that how they've done this whole thing is that they're making you fear Meta Liberation Army a lot more than they did in the manga, in my opinion, which is really good because, to be fair, I'm trying not to spoil anything, but you've already heard Meta Liberation Army more or less coming this season, and they've already talked about it like crazy. You already know, you've already seen it. So in the manga, we just jump, like we get some hints in the manga, obviously because of season 4 and Gentle talking about Destro and all that, but that's the only hint of liberation. Oh wait, the streaker in season 4 with the one that Hawks takes down, he's talking about liberation, and I believe that's pretty much it until this episode. Until a couple episodes ago. So when Bakugo and Shoto were fighting the I think they call it Cider House gang, those guys, right? So the gang that had the carbonation guy, right? They talked about liberation. So that's the liberation is just hinted very, very subtly, like it's so hard to pick up on that. So when you jump into, how do I say this without spoiling this? When you see the Meta Liberation, it doesn't feel like they've been there that long, even though they kind of have. Does that make sense? So with this, right, how they're doing this, I really like it because they're building up the Meta Liberation Army a lot. Like they just go boom. The Meta Liberation is no joke. The Meta Liberation is no joke. The Meta Liberation is no joke. And now we're fearing the Meta Liberation bit by bit by bit. And in all honesty, that is how it should be. That is how it should be. That you should fear the Meta Liberation Army. Like, you'll see why, but you should fear them. And they've done it well. They've done it well, the way they've explained everything. They've done it well. They almost spoil things in the beginning of this episode. And really and truly, if you use your brain, you'll figure out the ending of MVA, kind of, with some of the tidbits that they're dropping. Like you if you figure it out, like if you really use your brain, you'll figure it out. But other than that, I can't complain. I'm loving this. Like, the opening was really good. I really liked it. It's still better than, like, for now, because it's not even that hard to top these openings. It's better than Make My Story and Sora ni Utaba. Everyone loves Sora ni Utaba. I don't like it like that. I don't know why. I always skip it. So I didn't skip it much in when I was watching it, but I always skip it now. But this one, I think I could probably bang it out more than those two at least. So at least that's hopeful. I'm a bit mad because I did want an NBA centric opening, but by the way the season was going, I just knew it wasn't gonna happen. I just knew it, because to make 3 openings in one season is not easy. It's just not easy. Though I'm really happy with the way season 5 is going. Like, I can't complain. Like, I think when people at the end of this season, when the season's over, I feel like people will look back at season 5 and look at it and be like, do you know what, we were wrong. Season 5 is actually incredible. That's how I think it's gonna go. Great job, great episode. Keep it up, Bones. And also, what did you guys think of the episode? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know in the comment section. I'm open to discussion. Thank you very much for watching again. Please like this video, subscribe to this channel for more on pop culture and entertainment. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. All right.